Hello and welcome. Now I just wanted to come on here and give you a little bit of an update because my plans have changed quite a bit from when I last talked to you, and I've been really inconsistent with my videos, so it's been very hard to, I guess, keep on top of what I'm up to and what I'm doing, and this is only for those of you, of course, who are interested. So I was living in America the last 2 years. I was in upstate New York, about 2 hours outside of the city, and I was living in a Camp Hill village, which is a residential community set up to support adults with special needs or developmental disabilities. And I was there for the last 2 years and I've had the most incredible experience. I have learnt so much. I have gone through a lot of intense moments with friends and with relationships and just with the work in general, but I couldn't say that I wouldn't do it all over again because I just had such an incredible time there. So that's what I have been doing, and my plan was basically to move down to Pennsylvania. So there is a school that has also got somewhat of residential students and residential people, and that is a school in support of not adults, children with disabilities. And I was planning to move down there and become a volunteer there and do my studies and continue all the things that I was doing kind of in the New York place down in Pennsylvania, and that was my plan. And in between going down there and finishing up in New York, I was going to come back to Australia for 3 weeks just to visit my dad and to visit my friends and my family. And basically the last week before I was about to leave to come to Australia just for my vacation, I had everything packed ready to move to Pennsylvania, but I just sort of had a freak out moment and went through all my things and packed all of my stuff, got rid of so many things just to fit it into my suitcase. I mean, it all fit into the suitcases, but it's the weight thing when you travel on the airplane, and decided to just bring everything with me back to Australia because I just had a moment of, I don't really know what I'm meant to be doing next, and I sort of freaked out and thought, oh, should I be going to university? Is that what I need to be doing? Do I need to get a proper job and start making money now? Like, what am I doing with my life? And although I had those plans in place to move down to Pennsylvania, I just had to go with that gut feeling of, I just need to get everything on the plane with me. I just need to be prepared to face whatever I need to face when I get back to Australia, and decide really like what is going to be the next thing. So I came back here and I was here like for 1 day, and then I was here with my family for 1 day, and then I flew down to Melbourne to go look at universities. And I walked into the university. I was thinking of studying nursing, so I actually walked into like the fake hospital wing, and I walked into there and I just kind of realized, like, I don't want to be at university. I don't want to be studying nursing. I don't want to be a part of this education system. It's not for me. I've been doing something that's slightly alternative. It's much more my style. I just would get pummeled to death and lose my creativity and ambition, I believe, if I went to university. So I realized that very quickly, and then I came back up to Byron Bay where my family lives, and I was talking to a really good family friend of mine and like freaking out about, oh, if I stay in Australia, I need to be doing this and I need to be doing that. I need to be doing like really good things because I'm giving up such a big opportunity in the States and to stay in Australia. And she just said, like, you just need to decide, do you want to go back to America? And although it really hurts me to say, no, I don't want to go back. Sorry, I'm getting upset. But yeah, I don't want to go back because I don't feel like that's the right thing to do for myself anymore. And I wanted to be able to go there, to go to the school, to help the children and to also learn a lot myself, but I just don't have the courage to do that right now, and I just need to take some time off. I had a really intense couple of months before coming out to Australia. Me and my partner broke up and I moved house about 5 times, which was really intense for me. And yeah, I needed a break, and I was so afraid to admit that to myself, and I'm still afraid to admit that to myself because yeah, I don't know, it's like the world is so much about like going, what's the next thing, what's the next step. Like, you've got to get onto things and you've got to be like ready and like aware of what you want to do in the future, and you've got to be aiming for your goals and all this. And I just realized, like, I don't know what my goals are anymore. I don't know what I want to do in the future. And it's also really hard to live on the other side of the world, away from my family, away from my dad especially. And yeah, I'm so like heartbroken that I'm not going back to America, and it makes me really sad when I think about it, because I have lots of friends, and the people that I was working with, you know, they don't have social media. I can't talk to them or keep in contact in any way, so it really breaks my heart. But this is what I need to do. I need to stay in Australia at least for the next year. I need to like regain my strength, recuperate, like come back to my center, and also just process what I went through for the last 2 years. It was really, yeah, it was amazing, but it was a lot of work, and it was a lot of like emotional and like inner work as well, just to maintain sort of what you need to maintain to be in a constant support and care role for other people. And yeah, that is kind of where I'm at. So sorry that I got a little emotional, but I'm still coming to terms with it myself. But essentially I am going to be staying in Australia, and I have tickets booked back to America in August, just because I moved my flight that I was meant to get on but didn't get on, and I'm going to go back to America then just to visit and also go to a youth retreat there. But for the meantime, I'm going to be in Australia, and I hope to continue to make more videos because I have a lot more time on my hands. And yeah, I also have just more space to like emotionally free myself from all the things that I have been feeling recently. So yeah, I just wanted to update you. So if you have any questions for me, I'm also happy to do a Q&A video coming up soon where you could just ask me any questions about what I was doing and what does my future look like. I won't necessarily be able to answer them all, but if you do have any, leave them in the comments below. And yeah, if I get enough, we can make a video. If I don't, then I'll just reply to you individually anyway. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!